Well and welcome back to a new fucking video! Oh my god, I'm fucking giving birth to a baby! Okay, sorry guys, I'm just stretching my goddamn back! Oh my god, my back is hurting. I just farted. Okay, this is supposedly to be a serious fucking video making and I'm cursing already. Okay, I'm gonna talk while cleaning the rest of my fucking apartment, mate. Get away from me. Okay, I'm tired. I don't want to clean anymore. That's why. But in today's episode, I'm almost showing my ass in front of you guys. But yeah, you're not gonna see me so much. And babe, if you see this, I bet you already know English pretty much. So sorry if I don't show myself right now. I have to finish this shit. And when I finish this shit, I'm going to talk about some things that I already planned to talk about. That sounded weird, but yeah, I think you understand. Alright. So, the happiest place on earth, people. What is that? Fuck you! That is Disneyland, right? Is it the happiest place on earth? Isn't it? It's supposed to be, right? And from my calculations and from my deeply research that I've done a couple of years ago, I have figured out that Disneyland or Disney Park, whatever you want to call it, is not the happiest place on earth every time. How come? People might ask. Why do Marcus say that Disneyland is not the happiest place on earth? Why? Let me break it down to you guys while I'm fixing my bed right now. Bitch, get away from me. I'm not supposed to actually joke around, so I'm sorry that I do it. The problem is that people go to Disneyland to have the time of their life, you know? A moment of the life, a memory to remember when you get home. And 15 years or 20 years or 50 or 60 or 80 years ago into the future, you will be remembering this moment, right? But that doesn't happen every time when people are showing up to Disneyland. Why, you might ask? Why do I sound British? British? Mate. Okay. So, let me break it down to you. There has been a couple of accidental, tragic deaths going around in Disneyland. Accidents that people have survived, fatal accidents that have ended somebody's life. And I have been researching, and I have done this a lot of times back in the day, when my prime years of YouTube, when I was DJ Mark, DJ Mark, that sound like Arnold when I'm doing it. Okay, need to focus, Marcus, fucking focus. Slap the fucking TV. Alright. So, I've been doing even more deeply research since I remember back in 2012. This is before DJ Mark, you know what I'm saying? I've heard about a really definitely strange, tragic ending that happened in 1974, 8th July 1974 in Disneyland, you know? And I have somebody in my family, I'm not talking about details, but one person that is related to me has been on Disneyland exact the same day, exact fucking same spot in 8th July 1974. Now this is crazy because that person is a woman, obviously older than me because I'm not from the 70s, I'm from the 97. I'm from 1997. And this woman is related to me. I'm not saying names, But because all I can say, she's my aunt. It's one of my aunties. I have a lot of aunties, you know. And she has been there, and she was. I don't recall how old she was, because she told me that she was at least young. She was a child, you know, a kid, not that young, not that old. She wasn't a baby, you know. So okay. So what happens is, I'm gonna talk about what she reclaims she remembers. Recalls she remembers, not reclaim. So she was supposed to be on the America Sings attraction. You know, it's a set of. It's supposed to be. It's the. Uh, uh, Before the America Sings, it was called the Carousel of Progress. You know what I'm saying? And when America Sings was opened, I think it was 1 week before the 8th July 1974. And my aunt went to the attraction because she wanted to be there to like enjoy the time, you know. Enjoy, yeah, right. And this is actually scary because, in my opinion, how I feel scared or uncomfortable about this story is because, first of all, one of my aunties actually been there when it happened, and it's already on YouTube. One of the popular cases of deaths in Disneyland. It's the most popular one too. And that popular fucking accidental death that happened actually has been lived through my fucking auntie's eyes, bro. It's from her point of view. She was there at the fucking moment when it all went down to fuck. When it all went down to hell, you know. I found my mom just texted me. That's why I said fuck. And it's crazy to me, for me to fucking come to a realization that my aunt has actually been in the same. She's been involved because she was in the public. She was watching it, the show, you know. It's mechanical dolls moving and singing and stuff, you know. At that same day that my auntie was, because she was in there when it all happened. And what I'm talking about is one tragic death that is the most popular Disney death that actually are pretty much trending on YouTube or social media even up to today. Even on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. And this is something bone-chilling, fucking terrifying stuff that actually happened. And I don't actually know if the scream that is online on YouTube is actually the real one. But the video that you see is actually not the one that happened. Because in 1974, on July the 8th, back in 1974, let's just say my auntie, she went there with her parents. And was greeted by a young woman that had a future in front of her. It's pretty fucked up. And what happens is, around approximately, can't even pronounce the word, around 11 p.m. I think. This is also what I've heard from the videos I've been watching. This hostess of a woman who's greeted the people into the America Sings, she disappeared, you know. Between one moving scene, I think, set. Well, I can't really speak English about this because of my bad English. But she got trapped between one moving wall and one that didn't move, I think, and there was like a hole that she got trapped in, and she got like, okay. So this person is Deborah Gail Stone, 18-year-old, who were supposed to get engaged that day too, I believe, with her boyfriend. And this is all on YouTube. And at that same spot, at that same time, my auntie is in the building where it all happens. She heard a bone-chilling scream that everybody like peed their fucking pants. Some might have thought this was a part of the set, of the play. Before the constructor has realized that something has happened and the hostess, Deborah Stone, is no longer in front of the people. She had been trapped in this moving stage wall and got crushed to death. She got crushed. And that was, and I mean, in Debbie's case, it's supposedly to be an endless pain that goes through, and then it all goes black. She died right on the impact, I believe they said too. Because when the people found her, there is rumors that this was been dismemberment or decapitation. And my auntie, she was one of those who heard the scream with her mom and her dad. You know, I don't know if there was a brother or a sister with her. My mom wasn't there because she wasn't born. It's not my closest aunties that I'm talking about. This aunt is still living in Norway right now. And this is like a bone-chilling terror that people have found Deborah Stone smushed into pieces. Not smushed into pieces, but she was like, how do I describe it? Crushed, you know what I mean. The head is flat, everything is fucked. But the people are believe that there was been a dismemberment too. Maybe a leg has been cut off or broken off, or an arm, maybe a head. I don't know. I have no clue of that, and that's the scariest fucking death that happened on Disneyland. And consider this, guys. This death is actually the first death of a Disney employee that ever happened. 1974, 8th of July. 1 week after the opening of America Sings. And it's unbelievable because my auntie was there and with her parents. And I was like, holy smokes. I mean, my auntie has seen Deborah Stone. And she's pretty much famous after death, and that is the saddest thing to become famous for. I would not reconsider to become famous after my fucking death. But, hold on a minute, I need to take a shit. I really need to take a shit right now. yeah. I'm sorry for taking so long by taking a shit, but I really had to. And it's not even the case of Debbie Stone is actually not even the worst part of the Disney. Well, it was the saddest. I think it's pretty sad for everything because people, Disney are trying to like lure the kids and everybody else into their theme park to enjoy them. But instead of doing that, they're putting the kids and the adults and the grown-ups, the teens, into danger. Men vad fan. Vad är det som skriver nu? So there was another case of a boy, 15-year-old boy, named, I think it was Mark Maples, his name was. And I think that is the most popular or the most known death by Disney. Like, this might be the prime years of Disney. And it's also really, really sad one because he tried to like. It is sad that he tried to impress his friends or his girlfriend to stand up in the bobsled, and he fell out and died. So it's really, really, really dangerous to joke around, by doing so. Pardon me, I have to take photos to my mom. Pardon me, my enthusiasm. Oh, no, 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 no. No, my mom just get pissed off or something. Hope my mom is happy with the photos, and she has seen it. Scenic route. No, I'm just kidding. So with that being said, I'm gonna probably perhaps one day make a part 2 of this before the end of the year. Now I'm waiting for an answer from my mom. And it seems that she's typing. Oh. She's definitely not comfortable with my photos, right? That's sounds weird. Come on, you mom. I ain't got home. Okay. The next time I'm going to the laundry is like an hour left. And now I will officially be playing. So yeah, I have to put you down. Hope you enjoy. Goodbye.